So today I'll be showing you the DT work, which is the SVG chessboard. Now, the first task that you gave us was to make the SVG chessboard. Unfortunately, I've already deleted it and instead used the for loop, which is right here. But I have used the SVG chessboard. If you look at my previous login trees, there's an SVG chessboard. I don't have it anymore because I just used the for loop, which is task number 5. The user input form is over here. So this is the user input form. So it asks them to select the color, side length, and X and Y transformation. This is the user input using post. So on action, if I get it, I use get instead of post, but you can change this to post. It's not that hard. So if I go here, if add a method onto this, then I can just make the method post, and then here I can just go Control F, find all the gets, then just change that to post. That'll still work. So that's post. This is user input using robustness of regex, and here's the regex. I make sure to enter a valid number between 1 and 999. That works. And here for the user input robustness using JavaScript, actually what I did was, as you can see, if I leave it blank, I actually got this to make sure it says please fill out this field, and I did not need JavaScript for that. All you have to do is just make this required, and you can make them all just required, and that's the easiest way to do it. Just making the form required, and it just tells them to submit it. So we'll make the side length 10. We'll make it 100x, so it's going to be somewhere in the middle of the page, and 123y. And here's the chessboard that it made. It cut out for a little bit. So I get the chessboard here. Now what I can do is also like increase the size of it. Our fighters will be massive, as you can see. And I've also made sure you can scroll through this as well, in case. Because in previous versions you could not scroll. The for loop, okay. If I go through the source code, you'll see all these effects coming. But if you go to action, there's only one loop here. And what this does is, let's go back. It just makes a for loop. Would it show up here? It won't show up. But it makes a for loop right when it calls action, and it just makes a square. So that's the for loop. Any advanced features? Yeah, instead of advanced features, I just made it look nicer. So I got this gradient background, included fonts with, if you can see closely, it has a border around it, and yeah, and I had a fancy button, just a massive chessboard. So that's it though. That's all the tasks, and hope you liked the SVG chessboard. Good night, sir.